Hello, it's Gareth here. I hope you're well. So today's vlog number 7. I've got a bit more time today. I realised the last couple of days I've been really busy and I've kind of left these videos till the end of the day. And I think yesterday was the first time I thought, why did you agree to do 30 videos on the bounce? But then I realised there was a reason for it, and I want to talk about that today. Sometimes when we take something on, we take on a challenge or something, it sounds like a really good idea at the time. And then after a couple of days, you start thinking, why did I agree to this? Well, you've got to go back to why you did it in the first place. Why did you start in the first place? And that's something I want you to consider if you're somebody who is maybe in the habit of taking things on then stopping them. The reason people take on something new, whether it's a new exercise routine, new diet, new job, a new pastime, new hobby, whatever it might be, is because there's something you wanted to do. There was like a feeling you got that thought, you know what, I'm going to do that. I got really excited about the idea of doing a video every day. I really, really did. But in the last 2 days, being really, really busy, I kind of was thinking, I ain't got time to do this. And that in itself is something called a limiting belief. You always have got enough time to do everything. Because I guarantee, if you're somebody who sort of puts things off and makes excuses like I haven't got time, I guarantee if I was to sit down with you and look at what you do with your day, and if you're honest with me about how you spend your time, you would find a lot of free time that you kind of waste, that you kind of drift in. It's also important as well when you're trying to bring something new in, when you're taking something on, that you kind of are sensible to when you can do it. How does it fit in? By leaving these videos till later in the day for the last 2 days, I've really struggled. So I made the decision today, it's Sunday, I'm going to do it early. I'm going to get it done before we get into that kind of last couple of hours of the day and you're having to rush it. I thought I'm going to get it done earlier. And I think going forward from tomorrow, Monday, I'm going to do it first thing in the morning and as soon as I get ready and come into my office. So there's a couple of things that you're going to consider when you take something new on. Does it fit into your current lifestyle, and does something need to be adjusted? Always remember the why you started doing it. The one thing that keeps us going when things get difficult is if we remember the why we started in the first place. You know, people do this a lot with, especially this time of year when it comes to sort of fitness. They start to say, I'm going to get fit in January. I'm going to start going to the gym. I'm going to start eating better. And they do it for a couple of weeks, but then it drifts away. And other things, it's not a habit yet, so it's easy to let drop. You leave it for a day going to the gym, and then that becomes 2 days. Before you know it, it's a week since you went to the gym, and it's you don't want to go back. Remember why you started. So it's really important when you start something, if you can, I would write down why you're doing that thing. Why have I decided to get into shape? Why have I decided to start to lose weight? Why have I decided to start doing videos? And write it down. I've got mine written down here, actually. It says, you know, my wife is starting the videos. Why? I want to be able to put more videos onto YouTube, be more confident on camera, and reach a bigger audience through social media. So that's the why I started it. So always remember, if you've written it down and then you start to drift, you go back to your why for doing it. It's very important, is this for me. I mean, you're seeing these videos I'm putting out here. They're not only short, small 3-minute videos, but they're part of a bigger plan I've got for my coaching business and for another business I'm running. A lot of that involves me having to be on video, doing talking, speaking in public. So this is great for that. It gives me a chance to practice, to play about, practice using cameras again. So there's a good reason for doing this, but sometimes you can forget that. But if you write it down, whenever you feel yourself drifting, go back to your why for doing it. The one thing that will keep you going when you're struggling with something that you've taken on is remembering why you started. If you've got a big enough why, you'll push on and do things that are challenging and difficult. You know, I've had to make a couple of adjustments. It is Sunday today, so I've got a bit more free time today. So doing the video today is straightforward. But I don't want to fall into the trap of what I did on Friday and Saturday where I left the videos too late in the day. So from tomorrow morning, from Monday, I'm going to start recording these videos first thing on the morning. I think that fits better with me time. And also, I realised that probably that time on the morning I've been wasting a bit of time in the morning, if I'm honest, just recently. I have a time between about sort of 6 and sort of 7 o'clock, which is a bit of drifting time, really. I could just come back from the gym, and instead of sort of getting ready and getting into my day, I've been doing a bit of doom scrolling, I've got to be honest. I've been doing a bit of time on my phone looking at TikTok and YouTube and all that kind of thing. You know, telling me it's for work-related reasons, but the fact is I've got a bit of spare time. So I'm going to test that tomorrow. So part of this is you've got to have a big why for doing something. That's going to keep you going if you start to flag. And also, always be tweaking, bringing something new in. You might have to make some adjustments. You might have to make quite a lot of adjustments. You know, that's why I've been trying different cameras. I've done a couple of videos outside. I did one on my telephone. I want to be tweaking it till I find the right way of doing these and the right kind of time to do them in the day. But I always go back if I start to feel like I'm drifting. And I did a little bit earlier on today, I thought, why am I doing this? I went back to my why. It's an important why. So your why is what will keep you going. So if you want to really make a habit stick, if you want to improve something, make sure your why for doing that thing, improving that thing, is clear, written down and powerful. Because a powerful why is a great motivating tool should you need it. There you go. Right, I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Until then, take care.